Guys, it's time for some epic battles of RTA, and today I'm going to show you one of the craziest Lushen strategies I've seen in quite a while. Let's get it started. So guess which one is the Lushen comp? It's the second team. The second team is the Lushen comp. So you think, like, you go into it, you see someone first picking Raccoon, Olivia, you don't know what they're picking. You know it can't possibly be a Lushen comp. Goes in with the Fran, super fast Swift Olivia, super fast Swift Fran. Goes in with 2 damage dealers, comes in, absolutely nukes. This guy on the left-hand side, by the way, I saw that profile picture. The guy on the left-hand side didn't see it coming, wasn't expecting it. Such an interesting, clever thing to do. Swift, and that's got to be a super fast Fran, right? Super fast Fran, super fast Olivia, super fast Raccoon comes in with this cleave, and people are not expecting it. Next match, first 2 picks, Fran and Raccoon. Again, you're not thinking this is going to be a Lushen comp when you see those first 2 picks. Brings the Lushen, brings the Julie, same basic comp as last time, bans the Lushen. How much damage is this Julie going to do? They do have a Dark Pioneer, which is going to outspeed them. Didn't have anything to strip, so comes in with the 300. Who knows how fast that stuff actually is? 300 plus speed at this point. I mean, if they're this level of the game, strips everything, gets steals everything, gets all those heals. Goes for the damage on the Fran, but really, I would have just gone for the either way. I was gonna say I would have gone for the damage on the Julie, but he was gonna kill the Julie with the first skill anyway, so. Yeah, this guy on the right-hand side, he was not expecting, like, who is expecting this comp? And Julie with additional damage and artifacts, so strong. So I know firsthand, I've been in the receiving end of getting absolutely destroyed by Julie. I'm like, these are tanky units I'm bringing against Julie. She's doing so much ridiculous damage. Remember, additional damage is basically pure damage on the artifact. She has so many hits on her AoE that she is basically a water Lushen now after those additional damage artifacts came into the game. I know you guys want to see some more of this comp, so we're going to see some more of this comp. Fire Bison, 2 HP leads, and a Charlotte. This is a comp that we actually, if you're in Fighter 3, C1 area or whatever, or maybe even lower, you're really not seeing too much of the Fire Bison Charlotte thing, Charlotte Mo Long, but there are a handful of players in like Guardian and above that are actually using that comp that have been doing pretty well with it. So that is kind of a thing that Charlotte has been a little bit more of a thing lately. And then the Mo Long has been making a comeback, guys. I know some people don't believe me. You don't have to believe me. It's a thing. Mo Long has been making a comeback. So there we go. And these people are not expecting. They were tanky, right? That one guy's team was tanky, but they really were not expecting to get Julie Lushen and a lot of additional damage in Julie's artifacts. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Epic Battles of RTA format. I know some of you are, some of you are not. We're not just showing the one person and the one team. We're showing a bunch of interesting different things that I found throughout the course of the day. So this one, they're using a Light Polar Queen, they're using a Dark Blade Dancer, and they're using a Water Cannon Girl. So gets a lot of those strips into, that's still the Lulu. Well, I was going to say the Lulu still has her immunity on, but now they don't have the skill 3. So they get a cleanse, and then they have some decreased attack each there with skill 2. Get another, that's such a nasty combination though. That Light Polar Queen and Ganymede together, they're basically like, they do a little bit of damage to their team, but they basically like never get done with these cooldowns, man. The cooldowns are just like never ending. So let's see. The Mo Long has got to go for strip. Also, increase attack bar. Since that Light Polar Queen has been buffed in the, not this last balance patch, but the one before that, she basically turn cycles with skill 2, just gives her more access to her skill 3, which is just such a toxic, this is just such a toxic combination of Light Polar Queen and Ganymede. Like, you need like Verta heals, and you need Antares, and you need like different things to just randomly cut in, because otherwise you're never going to get a turn. Like, you really need units that have passives to stop this, because this is just like, as soon as they get this ball rolling, it just never stops. So increase cool times, increase attack gauge. The enemy's never going to take a turn. Never going to take a turn. And 2 of these on the team, I mean, Ganymede and of course the Polar Queen, are more difficult units to get, but the other 2 are just Hall of Heroes units. So taking 2 Hall of Heroes units to OP units as well. in and just like absolutely destroyed actually a super strong player on the right-hand side. And now we are back to the sneaky Julie Lushen combo. So opponent on the right-hand side, again, tanky bruiser team. So we have several damage. We have the CR Molong combo for damage. We have the Molong and the Sylphid combo for damage. Let's see how much damage this does. That's not ignore defense. There's no defense breaks. So much damage there. So much. I'm curious why they banned the Dark Sylphid out, though. So much additional damage there. See, I was just like, I'll take some extra turns. Why not? There we go. God of Destruction. And they really can't do too much at this point. They have Sustain on one team, and then they don't have Sustain on the Molong CR team. So there really wasn't too... I feel like I would have banned a little bit differently, but if I was doing that Julie Lushen. But hey, man... They're clearly doing something right. Next match we're going to see is the ELENOA, Abigail, and VEREESA comp again. So, picks out a lot of water and fire anti-CC units, so definitely not banning out the Okeanos. Bans out the Abigail. LD5, 2 super meta, regular 5 stars. Bans out the Nat 4. The regular element Nat 4 Hall of Heroes. That was the one to them was the most threatening. This Ganymede and ELENOA comp is just so absolutely disgusting, though. Like, you can't let both of those through the pick ban phase. You can't let both those through the pick ban. I mean, they did, but you really can't do that. So, I mean, the attack gauge decreased a little. The attack gauge decreased from the VEREESA, and then also the glancing and attack power break on that monkey. Like, that just takes care of the monkey regardless. And then you got all the additional damage from that Okeanos skill 3. It's just there's nothing. They're not going to get any turns. They're not going to get any turns. Let's see another one of this comp. If they don't ban out at least like the ELENOA or the Ganymede, I feel like they got to ban out one of... They ban out the Abigail. Again, different player also decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to ban out this Abigail. I'm going to let the Oki, ELENOA, Ganymede, disgusting combo through with, I mean, VEREESA just icing on the cake. Bans out the Abigail does the defense breaks, but the VEREESA still does like the attack age pushback. You got the Ganymede doing attack age pushback as well on the enemy team. So even this Juno, like Juno's not going to get a turn. Look at that. Decreased attack age a little bit, some extra additional damage. Juno, okay, Juno might get a turn. Juno's not getting a turn. Decreased attack age, turn cycle, brutal order onto the Ganymede. Of course, it's nothing's gonna get a turn. Look at this. Even if it did get a turn, they can't really do too much. It's just such a disgusting combination. It's such a disgusting combination. So many debuffs too. Such a disgusting combination. Okay, and then decrease attack age and decrease attack age and decrease attack age. All they're doing is just cycling that combo of Ganymede, ELENOA, Ganymede, ELENOA. I always want to call ELENOA Eleanor, because that's the pony, the unicorn, and then ELENOA is the polar queen. So, yeah, I think I would have given up if I was Apple at this point. I would be, no, Molong's gonna solo this team. I feel like we know who wins. It's such a nasty. It's a nasty combo. It's an absolutely disgusting combo to have those 3 units. Like, Gany Oki lockdown is disgusting. And then ELENOA, Gany, on top of that is just adding disgusting to disgusting. So this is something I really was not expecting to see today. We got a Ciara, Bastet, Lushen, Zyros into a Gany Hathor, Tyrannus, Elsharion. I mean, at the very least, this is an uncommon match. Although that was a revenge. That was a revenge Elsharion, so got immunity on everything. Did another revenge. Not that bad. Interesting pick. Interesting pick for a full revenge Elsharion. That was something, you know, to be honest, I was not expecting that. So he's just going to keep going for the tag power buff, defense buff. That was so clever. So nasty, so scary. That's what this series is all about. That's what Epic Battles of RTA is all about. Just things you wouldn't see normally, and then you go, oh wow. Okay. We're back to the sneaky Lushen Julie comp. So he goes up against a double art master, 2 speed leads, bans out the speed lead stripper. He still has a speed lead, and I'm sure that fire art master is was fast enough to outspeed, so they have no attack power buff for that Julie. Also has the decreased attack gauge, increased cooldowns. So this is looking pretty bad. I think it's basically GG at this point. They got the Rakuni, they got the Olivia. How much can they really do into that? So opponent definitely outpicked them. What's going to happen now? Rabbit's agility onto Lushen. Goes in for the imitation magic. And the comeback is... This is beautiful, man. The comeback is real. Although, I gotta say that the Korean player definitely outpicked. They definitely were prepared for the craziness. We're super fast. But... Can this Rakuni beat these two Art Masters? Rakuni has sustain. Can the Rakuni beat the two Art Masters? Does he have enough resistance? Yeah, he clearly is not resisting the wind unit. This Rakuni's got to do some crazy nonsense to actually. Okay, Rabbit's agility gets it. Oh my God, Rakuni's so nasty. Rakuni, they had a lot of attack gauge decrease on that team though. Does Rakuni just? This is, you know, sometimes RTA is just absolutely ridiculous nonsense. So this is basically just absolutely ridiculous nonsense. Comes in with the Lushen. They were losing. Just absolutely losing. Comes in with the Lushen. Gets a perfect speed tuning. Perfect timing. Rakuni just comes in, resurges the Lushen. Or Rabbit's agility on Lushen. Lushen nukes everything. You gotta believe that this Korean guy is super pissed. Super pissed at this point. You know, anytime I can put this guy's matches in any video, you know I will, because I love this guy. I love his matches. I love everything. So opponent picks, I mean, both sides got some LD5s, don't get me wrong, has the Dark Jack-o'-lantern and the Dark Assassin, things that you usually wouldn't really think too much about, right? So steal some stats from the demon, goes for the simple solution into the Mo Long. I was gonna say Raggy Doll. Raggy Doll comes through and increases the attack gauge of the enemies. Has that shield though, that nice shield to keep the Abigail alive, right? So now he gets more stacks on Hertite. So he's gonna steal some. I mean, this is kind of a Hertite spotlight now, but also additional damage with this Jack-o'-lantern is nice. So steal stats. Let's see. Does a little stunts on the Ragdoll. Ragdoll took a lot of damage there. Took a lot of damage. Not that demon's not really going to be doing too much damage there. So goes to simple solution. Kills the Ragdoll, the Raggy Doll. Now he's just going forward, just trying to steal. He's going to just try to steal the stats from the demon over and over. Oh, never mind, they just concede. But stealing this, basically this was kind of a Hertite spotlight. Hertite, and then also some additional damage from the Dark Jack-o'-lantern, and then, you know, Ninja's always good. You guys want to see some crazy matches? Here is a crazy match. So it comes in with the Pontos first pick into Kabezanuf, Brandia, Samath, Katarina. Not a common thing that you normally see. So goes for the speed lead. They had two speed leads there. And then they have a super fast Brandia. Goes in with Touch of Mercy, 2 turns sleep. Then we have the immunity and invincibility. Sword of Discharge. Did not, if they would have either got 2 on CR would have been better, or if they crit again on the Okeanos. When it's fire, you know, you're not going to crit all the time on fire. Comes in with the turn cycling on the Brandia, same as the Light Polar Queen has. Puts the bomb on Samath, I guess, just to stun it eventually, because he's got the invincibility. He's not actually going to take any damage. But at this point, that's basically GG, and I can't imagine, like, to fight these teams that you're not expecting, because you get kind of accustomed to fighting certain teams in RTA after you do match after match after match. You're like, okay, either they're going to control me, they're going to cleave me, or they're going to bruiser me. Then you come in, you get like, they're going to Katarina and Brandy. It's like, I don't know how to fight against this. I'm very confused right now. So if that last match was not enough, we have, I mean, the opponent's picking some very meta stuff. Picks in the Katarina and also the Light Lich. So Light Lich, when he has invincibility, he's going to leech some of the HP from the enemies. So Touch of Mercy completely dismounted Savannah. Completely dismounted Savannah. Okay, they are so fast. Everything on that team is so super fast. They have speed leads, but still, that is so super fast. And then they're gonna, like, what are they gonna do at that point? Like, they're gonna keep, those 2 Art Masters are gonna keep decreasing the attack age on that Lich eventually, and I guess they were like, I'm done. I don't want to fight this again. I concede. Last match, same guy with the Pontos, Kabezanuf, Katarina, Brandia. Let's see what he picks for this match. Opponent's picking some Art Masters, picking a Leo, Belinus, and a Chiwu, right? So comes it, bans the speed lead, bans the Leo. So who takes turn 1? We know that he's super fast. Kabezanuf takes turn 1. Touch of Mercy, 45k. 45k, completely nukes Belinus down, like just absolutely destroys Belinus. Comes in and now, okay, so some defense breaks. That we know that the Brandia is squishy. Oh my god, that is insane runes. That is absolutely insane runes. Now they got the invincibility, they got the immunity. They do have a lot of strips on the opponent's team though, so. Some damage based on speed. He does damage based on speed with skill too. So it looks like they just conceded. They're like, I'm sensing a trend. They just conceded. They're like, I know that I'm going to get nuked down again. That's ridiculous. They're very, very fast team. So I think that they just were not I wouldn't have expected a Brandia to just absolutely one-shot, like super fast Brandia too, to absolutely one-shot a unit. That quickly, that easily. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. We got to see some crazy stuff. If you guys want to see more of this, leave a like and a subscribe and a comment on all that stuff. The analytics have, the engagement. The engagement has been pretty bad lately. So if you guys want to see some more of any kind of content, just let me know. And then, do the likes and the comments. I should be saying this more. I don't say it enough, and that's why they're suffering. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. I will see you as always in the next one.